Here are 10 films currently in production that I bet you didn't know about. And if you did know about one of them, I don't believe you.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
First up, we have the Barbie film, starring Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken. Whoever came up with these castings deserves a knighthood, because you could not pick two better actors to play Barbie and Ken. They are literally identical. As well as these two, reportedly Simu Liu, Michael Cera, and Will Ferrell, who will be playing the CEO of a toy company, are all set to star in this movie. It's a live-action rom-com that's scheduled to be released in 2023. For number 2, we have the Minecraft movie.
Nice.
Reportedly starring Jason Momoa as Steve. This film was first announced in 2014 and was initially set to release in 2019. It was, however, pushed to 2022, but seeing as we've heard absolutely nothing regarding this film, this seems unlikely. Keep your eye out for more information. Next up, Wonka, starring Timothée Chalamet as a young Willy Wonka. This film is said to be a prequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, detailing Wonka's early life and his rise to chocolate supremacy. It also stars Rowan Atkinson, Olivia Colman, and Keegan-Michael Key. Timothy has been spotted in and around the UK filming, so production is definitely underway. Expect this in cinemas 2023.
Okay.
Next up, we have Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Now, this is said to be a sequel to the 2018's Bumblebee, but it's set in 1994, which doesn't really make sense. It will be centering on Optimus Prime, who will once again be voiced by Peter Cullen, and the lead will be played by Anthony Ramos. Personally, I think they should have just let this franchise die after The Dark Side of the Moon. Just let my boy Sam Witwicky rest, God.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Anyways, this film is scheduled to release June 9th, 2023. Next up, one I'm very excited for. Ready Player 2. This is a sequel to Ready Player 1.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Which came out in 2018, which I absolutely loved. Very little is known about this film, but we can expect Ty Sheridan and Olivia Cook to return. If the films follow the plot of the books, we can expect Wade to discover some new tech known as the Oni, which allows users to fully integrate all their sensors with the Oasis.
I don't know. I think that's a bit dodgy, mate.
And he decides to release this worldwide. However, no release date for this film is currently known. And number 6 is Jordan Peele's latest film, Nope.
Yeah, boy.
This follows his fantastic film Get Out and his less fantastic film Us, and once again stars Daniel Kaluuya in the leading role. Although we have got a trailer for this film, still very little regarding the plot is known. It's got something to do with this cloud with some sort of ribbon attached to it.
What?
And this little tiny Californian town, but that's about it. What is clear from the trailer though is once again it's going to be creepy as fuck. Set to release 22nd of July 2022. Next up is an interesting one, Francis and the Godfather, which follows the story of competing producers Francis Ford Coppola and Robert Evans during the production of The Godfather. Oscar Isaac is playing Francis Ford Coppola and Jake Gyllenhaal will be playing Robert Evans. Again, apart from that, there's really no other information known at this time, and there's no release date as of yet, but still could be one to look out for. Coming in at number 8, we have Legally Blonde 3. Yep, they managed to get 3 films out of it. How the fuck have they done that?
I don't know, Jeff.
Very minimal details again for this one. All we know is that Reese Witherspoon will be reprising her role as Elle Woods, and this film's set to release in 2023. Keep your eye out for any updates on this one. Number 9 is Dungeons & Dragons, starring Chris Pine and Michelle Rodriguez. As usual, not a lot is known about the plot, but we can presumably expect some sort of action-adventure film based off the game. Now, it was originally meant to release in 2021, but due to COVID and other delays, it's been delayed to March 3rd, 2023. And finally, the one you've all been waiting for, supposedly a Shrek reboot is in the very early stages of production. There's been consistent rumours surrounding Shrek 5 ever since Shrek 4 came out in 2010. Supposedly, it went into development in 2016 for a 2019 release, but unfortunately, nothing ever happened. Eddie Murphy is said to be returning as Donkey, but that's all we know so far. And there you have it, 10 films currently in production that you now know about. Now, seeing as you know everything there is to know about films that are coming out, you ought to find out about some films that are already out. And in this video right here, I'll show you some of the best films ever, starring the one and only Will Smith.